Hello, my beauties, and welcome to another pick a card reading with me, Rebecca.meisl, your intuitive guide, your Reiki master, and spiritual mentor. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am so excited to be bringing you a brand new reading from your Ascended Masters. This is a beautiful reading that I have been really called to do, especially this past few months. I've been working very closely with the Ascended Masters and trying to deepen my connection with them. And I was feeling very inspired to do a themed pick a card to see what Ascended Masters are coming forward to help you and what their messages are for each of you going forward in your journey. So let's find out. And I do apologize, my man is apparently doing dishes. So if you hear some clashing and banging, I do apologize. That's him just helping me out with the house today, which is very sweet of him. But anyway, moving forward, my friends, pile one, let's dive right into your messages, okay? So we're gonna shuffle this first deck. And feel free to skip ahead if you do not like to watch the shuffling, but I do like to shuffle on camera. I find it so cool to watch what cards pop out for each of you and you see them live. Okay, my friends, so for group number one, Spirit, Ascended Masters, who wants to come forward for group number one and who is currently guiding and helping them in their journey? Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got one there. Let's see what else we have. Okay, this guy wants to definitely jump out. Whoa, sorry, shaking the camera. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we have the Miriam Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Then we have the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Very cool. All right, so we will refer to the book to learn a little bit more about these individuals. So we'll do that as we get a little closer into our messages, okay? So let's see what else the Divine Masters would like to relate to you, group pile one. Oh, this is so cool. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into beginning. Okay, I'm being told to do another one from this deck. What else do we need to know, Ascended Masters, to group number one? What else would you like to tell them? Wow, that flew out of there. We have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what else the Ascended Masters would like to say to you. I am going to pull this gorgeous Kyle Gray deck. Okay, we have Inner Earth, Base Chakra, Strength and Security, Laying Foundations. Let's pull one more. If you are looking for this deck, it is available on my Etsy shop as well, my friends. So check it out. It's a gorgeous deck. Stellar Gateway Activation, Infinite Potential, Manifestation Vortex. Gorgeous. Okay, let me just scoot these over. Okay, beautiful. See what else I want to pull for you. Let's pull you an angel card. All right, Ascended Masters, what is coming forward? What other messages do we need? Okay, we have acceptance. There is nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are. Regardless of any faults you may perceive you have, you are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be yourself. When you truly accept yourself, the whole world will magically and lovingly transform. That is so beautiful. Okay, I'm being told to grab this top card. Okay, I love this. Rainbow. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Aw, how gorgeous. Okay, let's grab you a few more. And then we're just going to deep dive into your reading. I feel like there's a lot of great messages coming up forward for you. What else we need for group 1, Ascended Masters? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I felt the need to pull a few of these. So the first one we have is solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. We have vegetarian, vegan, fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. Okay, then we have you are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. How beautiful. Wow, you guys are getting some beautiful cards today. I just love it. What else do we need to know for group pile 1 from the Ascended Masters today? What are your messages to them? Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. This one too? Yes. Okay. Interesting. 3s. All right. So we have a new day. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of your life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. Okay, we have reconsider your commitments. Let's see. Come on, focus camera. Oh, I'm so sorry. It doesn't want to focus here. Hello. Oh, there we go. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. All right. And last one we have, it's time to rise. No matter what is happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is one powerful choice away. Rise out of your negative thoughts or limiting beliefs. Rise out of your comfort zone or our complaints. Rise out of your slump or out of the potato chip bag. Get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darling? How cute are these? Okay, my dears, let's see what else we've got. I do want to pull you, I want to pull you another angel card, and then I think we can just dive in. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, so you guys have double acceptance here. So we have another acceptance card. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Okay, we have blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. All right. And lastly, we have time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. Ooh, I love that. Okay, I lied. I do want to pull you another card. Which one? Okay, what? I want to find out a little bit more detail here. What exactly we need to let go of. What are we needing to let go of? Wow, okay. Okay, hold on a sec. These two kind of went out on their own, so we're going to do this. Am I apologizing for my truth? Ooh. And what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Okay, this is, all right, we got a clear answer here. Loving this. Okay, so we're going to pop these to the side and we are going to review those in our reading today, okay? Let me just make a little space here, my friends, and I will do some camera readjusting, so don't you worry. Okay, now we can see everything a little bit better, right? Okay. And then last but not least, I want to pull you these and grab you an angel number because I just love it all. So let's do it all. Perfect. Okay. How cool is this? So we have beauty. We have education and obedience. Yeah, okay. Yep. All right, and then I'm going to pull you an angel number. Ooh, sorry. All my cards just wanted to slide right in here. Ooh, goodness, come on. Kind of funny. All right. And angels, what do we need this side? Ooh. 1-1. God is close by and is helping you feel safe, supported, and connected to your intentions and endeavors. How cool is that? Okay, so let's bookmark that with a random card, okay? All right, so we'll check back about that card in a bit. All right, my friends, let's dive into your reading. So we definitely have quite the beautiful reading here for you today. I feel like the Ascended Masters did not disappoint when they came in with a lot of these cards. I am definitely feeling like a lot of you have been going through a lot of spiritual advancements, and even if it doesn't feel like it, okay? Because I am hearing some of you are like, really? I am? Because I feel like some of you might have been actually having a bit of a standstill. And that has been intentional. I'm hearing some of you have been actually put into a position of standstill or rest or recuperation. Some of you might have actually been come down with the flu, been sick, needing to take some days off. Maybe you've had things just magically reschedule and your schedule's just been freer. And even if that's not the case, I'm being told like you've felt like you've been almost blocked in a way. And that's actually for a reason. I'm hearing you've needed this time. And take what resonates, okay? But I am hearing like a lot of you have needed time to stand still, to really integrate a lot of the upgrading that's currently happening in the world around you and the world around us in general. And I feel like you are doing a lot of deep healing right now. And even if it doesn't feel like it, okay, because I'm hearing there is healing in the resting. So the best time to actually heal is when you're sleeping, because that's when our body regenerates. That's when we actually surrender. And that's the theme I'm having come forward for you, is this need to really surrender those fears, surrender what we don't understand, and realize that divine intervention is at work. So allowing the universe to take the driver's seat when we fear, and allowing ourselves to truly trust the universe to make things happen for us. Because I'm hearing you have a lot of goals, you have a lot of ambitions, but it's like right now the inner healing is really what's coming forward. The bodily healing, the resting, the rejuvenation, that is where your focus needs to be right now, is healing yourself. So really going in there, okay? Because I do feel like a lot of you are our doers. You love to be busy, you love to be doing, but take the hint from the universe, whether it's just in this reading or in your life right now, if things are magically clearing so you have more rest time, take it, okay? Because I'm hearing it's needed, okay? It's really time to prioritize yourself, because healing yourself is going to aid in the healing of the collective, and there's a bigger purpose than you're seeing, okay? So it's actually very vital you do this inner work, okay? I'm getting a bit of a comment like, no more procrastinating. I'm definitely hearing it's been difficult and you've kind of not been wanting to go into this, but it's necessary you do, because I'm also hearing you've sent some beautiful manifestations, some intentions coming forward in life, but they can't really bloom and fully materialize until you clear away the clutter, the things that are not resonating with you anymore, the things that need to heal, that can be released, so you can welcome in and create space for the new, okay? So I'm definitely getting that. I'm getting a lot of throat clearing here as well. So there's definitely some truth that is coming forward for illumination, some truth, some honesty here. And you are getting this clarity in the cards here. So we need to remember that even when we have these harder times in healing, even when it feels lower energy, even when we aren't feeling our best selves, to accept the stage that we're in and to love ourselves unconditionally regardless. I'm really hearing that your solar plexus is really at play here, because I feel like sometimes you go into a bit of a victim mentality, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just feel like sometimes we do that. We're human being. We go, oh, life is happening to me, right? Like, why am I standing still? Why is nothing happening? Why aren't my goals manifesting? And we can get in this kind of negative spiral. But I'm hearing, take your power back and realize that there's more you can do than you realize right now. Okay. And this is really interesting. The obedience card. So listen, listen to when things need to be a no. Okay, so once again, slow down. Okay, I am hearing like some of you need to slow down. You need to prioritize your needs, and you need to like stop at that red light and stop. If you burst through that red light, negative things can happen, so really trust and listen to the signs of the universe and your inner guidance and say no. Okay, so this is coming up. Consider your commitments. So what are you saying no to that needs to be a yes? And what are you saying yes to that needs to be a no? Really go in and analyze, where am I actually saying yes to things that no longer align with me, that no longer are in authenticity, that are no longer, resonating with who I am now. Because I'm hearing you've done a lot of changes in the past year, especially I'm hearing for a lot of you. And your Ascended Masters are like, yes, yay, like celebrating you. I feel this energy of celebration. But I am hearing you haven't really celebrated yourself. You haven't really seen really all that you've done and what you're actually doing. So I'm hearing getting the big picture and analyzing, okay, where do I need to say yes and celebrate myself and take a day off and allow myself to rejuvenate and actually become playful in life? And where do I need to say no to things? What do I need to let go of? Okay, really hearing that. Because I do feel like sometimes you get very down. And that's why I feel like this new day card is so beautiful, because it's reminding you that even through the worst of days, there's a new day tomorrow. There's a new opportunity for things to change. And we have this confirmation, let go of what is no longer in order to make room for what's to come. Okay, so we are getting a little bit of confirmation that maybe we do need to release a relationship. Maybe we do need to release a job or whatever commitment we've made to something that no longer requires that commitment, that no longer resonates with us. And to remove that guilt aspect from it, okay, because I'm hearing some of you know already what this is that you need to let go of. But I'm kind of hearing we're a little stubborn with it because a lot of you, I'm getting this message, so take what resonates, okay? But for a lot of you, I feel like there's some sort of outward pressure that's making you worry about how people are going to perceive it when you let this go. Like, so as an example, if you have a really great job and it pays well, it's great, and there's nothing wrong with it, but Spirit's like, there's nothing wrong with it, but is it lighting up your soul? Is it really worth your valuable time right now? Or would you be rather doing something else? And sure, maybe in the beginning it won't pay as well, but my goodness, the fulfillment you're gonna feel, the wondrous things you're gonna do, the way you're gonna feel you're living your purpose, living your light, it's so worth it. So I'm just hearing like that is an example. I'm not saying up and quit your job by any means, friends, but take what resonates. So I'm hearing just reconsider what you're committing to and if it's really worth your energy, okay? Because your energy is being directed to something that's no longer in alignment, okay? So really be honest here. The throat chakra is a real focus and your power center. So taking back your power wherever you are, whatever situation it is. Okay, so we also have the base chakra here. So the root chakra is coming into play as well. So your safety, your security. I feel like, ooh, yeah, this could very well be a job opportunity or yeah, there's something that you're like feeling like you need to take a risk on, but your logical brain is like, don't take that risk. Don't take that risk. But your ascended masters are coming through and they're reminding you that you're safe, okay? Trust you're safe. Trust in your innate ability and power, okay? This is really coming through. You are safe. You are secure. And we have this picture here, inner earth, so deep within, right? Like this looks like a tree here. I could be wrong, but it looks like a tree but deep down beneath the surface, the roots, right? And we think of the base chakra, that's exactly what it is. Our roots, our foundations, our home, our safety, our security. And I'm really feeling here, this is where we need to go, is deep dive into our security and safety and recognize that we are safe. We have those firmly planted, established roots, and reminding ourselves that we do, the capabilities we have. So really the risk is not really a risk at all when we take our power back and we own our roots, our connectivity, what we're actually capable of, and know we're safe. Okay, and trust in the divine working for you. Okay, I'm also hearing some of you need to specifically ask for help, okay, in this situation, because I'm hearing some of you are forgetting you have to invite your guides in. So don't forget that. Remind yourself daily to invite your spiritual team in to work on your behalf. And this includes your Ascended Masters. So those of you who connect with your Ascended Masters, call them in by name. Give them permission to work on your behalf to help you really get clear on what needs to go and what needs to come in, what you need to make room for, right? But this is actually very exciting because I'm seeing here we have the Break the Chain card, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I really feel like you are someone who's making waves. And what I mean by that is you are breaking patterns from your family, from your ancestral lineage, I just feel like you are a defining person in your family, in your tribe, in life in general. And I'm hearing like you are here to make waves. You're here to break those chains, those patterns of toxicity, and to really heal those things. And that's such a beautiful thing. Like you are here to heal and break those patterns that no longer serve so they don't continue. And you're rewriting the future. That's so special when you think about it. You get to choose your future. You get to rewrite what happens next. And that's within your power. Okay? How amazing is that? Really seeing the beauty in your journey. You know, as opposed to, you know, the negativity or the worry. I do feel like you are a very big worrier, Group 1. You worry, and I'm seeing a spiral, like you're spiraling out. You actually work yourself up into a state when it really doesn't need to be. And I'm hearing this comfort come in for you. Your ascended masters want to know they're here to support you and love you and help you. And they're giving you permission to let go of that stress, to let go of that worry and anxiety, because in the end, everything is going to work out. We have the rainbow card. You know, I feel like you really struggle with seeing the beauty in life around you and the beauty within yourself. Really getting that. And being mindful of what your inner dialogue really is, because I do feel like your head really rules your heart. And sometimes you need to reverse that. Yes, our logical brain is there for a reason. You know, it's important to take practical steps in your journey, but it's just as important to slow down and listen to your heart. Okay, I'm really getting this need to go and reflect on what is coming forward for you. What are you being drawn to? And seeing the beauty that exists in your world already and having that gratitude. Because that gratitude is what's going to really manifest, because you're in this portal right now. You're in this gateway of infinite potential manifestation vortex. So you are literally the creator of your world, and what energies you're expelling out at this time are going to manifest quite rapidly. And this is such a beautiful opportunity for you to really get clear on what you want to manifest. Not the things that you have been putting energy to, but what you want them to be, what you want in your life, and allowing that to blossom and materialize. That's definitely coming forward for you. Okay, so now let's go into a little bit deeper into yourself, okay? You need to see how amazing you are. You really do, Group 1. I feel like you really struggle with this. This is something I feel like you might have heard a few times if you've done my readings. You know, I really feel like this change in perception is needed. You need to see the big picture of you, because what I'm being shown is like a magnifying glass, and you're zeroing in on and magnifying one little part of you that you don't like. And you're constantly berating yourself. You're constantly hitting yourself and beating yourself down. That's what they're showing me. So remove the hammer, remove that magnifying glass, and allow yourself to see all of you. I'm being told to get you guys to start doing an exercise, and it's literally starting to write down all your traits, okay? All of the things that make you you, okay? And I'm hearing, don't leave anything out. You know, include the parts of yourself that you don't like, and then include all the things that you know you have within you, but you don't ever say out loud. So as an example, you know, I'm hearing you're very humble, okay? Almost to a fault, but it's time to take credit for those things, okay? So I'm hearing you get compliments up the wazoo, like you do. People come to you, they're like, oh my gosh, you're so amazing, you did this so well. And you just brush it off, like you don't even let it land in you that you did a good job. Or even when you know, put out these intentions or you know, these expectations, and you meet them, you still never celebrate that or let it land in you that you actually did that. And I'm hearing, allow yourself to embrace all of those qualities, the qualities in you that even you find unfavorable. And use this exercise as a moment to give yourself complete unconditional love. Because I am hearing you are someone you love to give that sort of pure love to others, but you really struggle giving it to yourself. So I'm hearing your Ascended Masters specifically are really keeping an eye on you in this area. They really want you to start delving deeper into your true authenticity and giving yourself that true love and acceptance, because you deserve it, Group 1. And they're saying it's very critical you start giving this love to yourself before you can move forward in your journey. This is needed first to remove the conditions, to remove the judgment, and that ridicule you have towards yourself, okay? So I'm really hearing it's time to get truthful and honest about the beauty in your life, the beauty that exists within you, okay? And I'm hearing some of you are immediately taking this as criticism. So please clear that slate. Cut the cord to criticism. I'm hearing some of you really need to cut the cord and get rid of that energy. That is part of what is not serving you. And that is taking a lot of your energy and time. And it's actually burning you out, because I'm hearing your mind is on a loop on this all the time. Beating yourself up, criticizing yourself, and never measuring up, never being enough. Okay, that is huge for you. And I'm hearing no more. Take your power back. Time to see the truth of all of who you are. And this is who you are. You are a powerful light worker. Like, your ascended master sent you this card. It's safe for you to be powerful. So much about taking your power back. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. So get focused on your service to others, get focused on your destiny, on what you feel called to do, and look how the light is directly shining from her heart space, okay? We also have roses, which are the symbol of beauty. Like, how well do these go together? See the beauty of yourself. You were chosen to come down here. You yourself as a soul chose to incarnate here at this time because you knew that you had gifts you could offer the world. Spirit knew, your ascended masters knew that you were needed here specifically, light worker. So you need to start owning that. You need to start seeing that in yourself, that you were actually selected. You were selected to come here and to help serve the world, which means you have beauty that exists within you, and you need to start accepting that, my beautiful friends. This is so key. I just feel all the emotion right now. You need to accept yourself. Okay, we have 2 cards specifying accept yourself. Okay, there's nothing you need to change or fix about yourself. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You know, that's such a true statement. You know, so many of us, we deny love without realizing it. We numb ourselves to love. We don't know how to receive it anymore because we're so afraid of hurt. We're so afraid of not being enough or being vulnerable that we deny love completely. But the truth is, isn't that what we all yearn for? We all yearn for absolute love and true acceptance from others. When it's in your power to give that to yourself right now. So stop denying those parts of you that yearn for love. Give them that love. Pour unconditional love into every single part of you that is yearning for acceptance. Okay, this is such a key message for you. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults that you may perceive you have. You are eternally radiant being of light. Accept all of who you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your world will magically and lovingly transform. So I'm hearing as a goal for you, start infusing every single day with self-love, whatever that looks like for you. Buy yourself a bouquet of flowers. Write yourself a love note. Give yourself a letter of love to your body. Embrace all those little things about you that make you you. You know, embrace your uniqueness, because I'm hearing it's your unconventionality that's truly needed and sets you apart. So embrace it. Don't criticize anymore. Love, love, love is the answer to all of your prayers and all of these issues that you're facing at this moment, okay? So once more, see yourself as through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So I do feel called to mention my podcast here. I just did a podcast all about this, really going in and living a life of love and how to do it. So if that calls to you, which I really feel it will, group pile one, if you chose this pile, please check it out. My podcast is named The Spiritualist, and I'm going to leave that linked below so you can check it out. I really feel called to mention that one for you. Okay, so I do feel like whatever challenges you're facing right now are really a blessing in disguise, and we have that confirmation here. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. So to expand on that, a lot of us and a lot of you, I'm hearing, have set intentions towards what you would like to happen going forward in your journey, or what you want to do, or who you want to be. And your angels and your guides are actively working with that energy to help bring it forward in your life, okay? But in order for you to become the person you've requested, or to really go into your unique self, there's certain things that no longer resonate with that energy that have to go first, okay? So you might be in this transition where you're seeing all these things come up that are hard for you to let go, that are more difficult and challenging to go through. But I'm hearing it's part of answering your prayer. So you can let these things go that truly don't serve you, so you can actually welcome in this new era, okay? This new day, this new you, this new life. Okay, so what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and in infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So once more, I'm hearing trust, trust, trust. Trust the universe and know that it's working on your behalf, okay? Things are coming forward in divine timing, and you need to trust that, okay? Happiness is your purpose. So focus on what lights you up. We have sacred vision. This immediately makes me think of zeroing in on the beauty of life, zeroing in on the sacred vision. So things as a whole, getting that big picture as well, in the sense of where you're headed, okay? Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember, love has no boundaries. So this once more is making me think of seeing the beauty in yourself. We also have the roses here. Once more, a symbol of beauty. So forgive yourself, let go of guilt, and I'm hearing release any guilt attached to letting go of things that don't serve you. So if there's a relationship you need to let go of, don't feel bad for doing it. Okay, if you know in your soul it's the right thing to do, it's the right thing to do. And know that everyone has their journey. Okay, so forgive yourself or forgive others at this time. And remember that love has no boundaries. So remind yourself daily that you deserve unconditional love too. You deserve a say too. You deserve self-respect. You deserve beauty in your life. And to continually give that to yourself. Okay, so important, my friends. This also includes loving your body. Okay, so we have the vegetarian vegan card. So don't worry if this doesn't quite resonate with you at this time. Take what does. What we are being called to do is to look after ourselves. And I am getting the specific guidance to really increase the nutrition intake at this time. So focusing on organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high force energy which elevates your spiritual frequency. So really important to let go of things as well that aren't healthy for you, okay? So I'm hearing that releasing what no longer serves you in that respect as well, okay? So focus on optimal nutrition. We have the time to let go, right? And that, I feel, is tying into these big ones here that we pulled. So what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? And am I apologizing for my truth? So I want to start with this one. Am I apologizing for my truth? Because we do have this focus on the throat chakra that I was feeling and the power center, so our solar plexus. So with this, where in life are you? You know, are you bending and catering to other people's wants and needs before yourself? You know, are you afraid to speak out and say your piece because of hurting someone else's feelings, or because it will make them uncomfortable, okay? Or do people make you feel bad for being who you are? So where in that resonates? Let's read this card. What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Today's mantra, courage is contagious. So I'm really hearing for some of you, you have had this fear of really showcasing your truth, saying what you need to say, being who you are. Okay, but I'm hearing no more. This is tying into this card, birthing a new age. I would say you're birthing a new self, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this also makes me think of what you're manifesting. Okay, so you are currently in this rebirth process where you get to step out of the old and embrace a totally new version of self. And I'm hearing this is going very hand in hand. Okay, so stop apologizing for who you are and start owning who you are. Start embracing the power of you and all that you can bring to this world. And I'm feeling like the first step is embracing your gifts, embracing the beauty of yourself and seeing it and truly owning it. Okay, because I'm hearing sometimes you actually feel bad for showcasing what you can do. You actually feel guilty for being who you are sometimes because you do have very strong talents and abilities. But you need to own it, my friends. You don't need to hide. There's room for all. And you never know what your story or what you do and bringing that out into the world and how that's going to affect people and inspire others to do the same. So I'm just hearing no more apologizing for who you are, no more apologizing for what resonates with you. If you need to let go of things that people don't get or people don't understand, that's okay. They don't have to. You are doing your journey, okay? So I'm hearing don't make apologies for that. So what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Soul's action, be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you experience nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. Okay, so I am hearing a couple things with this. I'm hearing for a lot of you, you have a lot of different things that you're trying to juggle at this time, and that's why there's some things we need to address and say no to. And I'm hearing you have this expectation of yourself that you need to complete everything and you need to do everything and be everything for everyone or even for yourself, okay? But I'm hearing this is unrealistic. You cannot do all of that. You cannot serve all these different masters. And I'm hearing it's time to really go into what resonates with yourself, okay? So once more affirming all these beautiful messages we've received. So really going in, okay, what do I want? And how can I achieve that realistically? Okay, so I'm seeing some of you need to create a schedule when you focus on high priority things, what no longer serves you, what is a lesser priority that perhaps needs to go, like really evaluating that and really prioritizing what you can accomplish right now. And those little steps will get you so far. And also we have this advice to be grateful for everything that comes your way so you can experience more peace. Because I do see you having a very busy mind and you have a very hard time shutting down those expectations of self, of what you can accomplish even in a day. So I'm hearing balance is needed there. And to stop the juggling, allow yourself to have more peace in your life. Allow yourself to take care of your needs, to feed yourself properly, to give yourself proper nutrition and energy. Because I'm hearing some of you are in like a period of burnout as well. So are you expecting too much of your body right now? Really go into what you've said yes to and what needs to be a no, or what needs to be a pause, okay? Because I do see some beautiful things coming in, but we need to integrate this energy. We need to integrate this love and acceptance before it can really come in. And I'm hearing this education. So this could very well be a new passion that you're going to discover, something you're going to get more education on, 100%. But I also see you being really educated on what love really means and how you can actually put that into practice in your life. And I'm just keep hearing like your ascended masters are very present to help you learn and nurture love in your life. So when we have that love, when we have that true fulfillment, we feel free, we feel at peace. We don't feel the guilt. We don't feel, the disappointment at ourselves. We don't hold ourselves to an impossible standard. We feel nurtured. We feel fulfilled. We no longer feel the need to compensate or hide ourselves or apologize for who we are. We have self-love and we own it. We own everything about ourselves without fear. So I'm really hearing like just keep focusing on how you can implement this unconditional love even more in your life and infuse it in your thoughts, infuse it in your life, okay, as much as possible. So let's go to our angel number again. So we had 1 here. God is close by and helping you feel safe, supported, and connected to your intentions and endeavors. So really going forward, you are loved, you are cherished, you are supported, you are safe, and they're helping you connect with your intentions, right? So what you've really been putting out there, this is all commencing to help you get to where you want to be, all right? Last card of advice, cut your cords. Yes. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So yes, it's time to cut the cords to any of these unhealthy perceptions of self, these more negative addictions to worry, or patterns that are really not good for you, my friends. Letting go of that, okay? Because it's time to birth a whole new you, a whole new way of living, and how exciting is it? All right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. This reading went a little long, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Hello, group pile 2, and welcome to your reading. I am so excited to dive into your messages today. As you know, we have a themed pick a card today, and this one is all about what your ascended masters want to say to you. How are they directing you? How are they helping you? And if you're unfamiliar with your ascended masters, these are those who live such a morally and beautiful life and spiritually enriched life that they actually ascended to a higher level of consciousness where they're able to help Earth and humanity now. And those would include people like Jesus, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, all those different beautiful entities and guides that are really helping humanity now. So which ones are coming forward for you, who they are, and what they would like to say to you today? So let's dive right into that now. So I've got my beautiful Kyle Gray deck, the Keepers of the Light deck. I'll show you guys. This is beautiful because he's got a lot of ascended masters in this deck. So we're going to just check out who comes forward and let's just see what happens. So group 2, what ascended masters are coming forward to help you, group 2? What ascended masters? Whoop. So it goes right into my incense, of course. Here we go. They're flying out. Ooh, this is cool. You have Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Ooh, that's very cool. Let's see who else is coming forward for you, group 2. Okay, we got another 2. Oh, I love this. Mother Magdalene, teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Ooh, wow, okay. And then we have Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Ooh, I love this. Okay, I'm just gonna slide my incense over just because apparently my cards just really want to go for it today. So just so we don't have any like burns or anything in my tablecloth, that would be ideal. Okay, so we're gonna continue on from here. I've grabbed some more decks, so let's see what else comes forward for you, group 2. What do the Ascended Masters want to let you know right now on your path? How are they trying to help you? Let's see. Group 2. Oh, 2 again. Okay. Let's see what we've got. We have, third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Wow. Okay. So you guys definitely have some third eye activating happening. That's amazing. Shambhala, I'm so sorry, I can't say that. Initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. Ooh, just look at the energy of this card. It's absolutely stunning. Love, love, love. Okay. Wow. Okay. Really good energies coming forward for you guys, group 2. I love this. Okay. I do want to pull you another deck. I didn't plan on pulling this deck, but I really am feeling this one for you. So we're going to grab this. This is the Shaman's Dream deck. This is one of my favorites. It's just very deep and I don't know. It's just got very powerful, strong messages. So I feel called to pull this one for you today. Okay, there we go. We've got our first card. Okay, so number 42, the Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Oh, wow. Okay. Holy moly, guys. Whoa. What a lineup. What an energy. Holy. Okay, let's continue on. I just want to see what decks I want. All right, let's get a little bit more in depth about what's coming forward for healing. How are they helping you? What do we need to know for group 2? Ooh, okay. What is my body telling me right now? Okay, and then we have, do I believe I am worthy? Ooh, okay. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of adjust the camera here. So we're gonna pull a few more, okay? Let's see, let's grab you an Angel of Abundance card. I love these little pocket decks because they take less room for me on my little table here. Let's see what else we have for you. Okay, we have Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive your messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if they were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Ooh, love that. Okay, so I kind of just like flip the deck up to see the bottom card. I don't usually do that, so we're going to take this one. We have wedding. So marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. Okay, so we have that as well. I want to grab you this card and this. Okay. I was kind of feeling to go into a little bit of your relationships pile too. So we are going to kind of pull some relationship cards too. Yeah, so it's funny that wedding card popped up. So let's see. We have choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. Love that. Okay. Let's pull you a relationship card too. Now bear in mind, this could be your relationship with yourself. I am kind of getting that, but we're going to just see what comes up. This is a general read, so let's take what resonates, okay? So what's coming forward in their relationships for group 2, please? So we have the Trust card. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, that definitely confirms my suspicions. All right. Yes, this one. We're going to pull you one last one, and then we'll pull you a couple power words and see what power words are coming up for you as well. And of course, an angel number, because I just love picking random angel numbers for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy that too. I just find them so awesome. Okay, so we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Let's check out the artwork. Beautiful. Heart. Gorgeous. Okay. Wow. Let's grab you one last card from here. Woo! What's coming forward? How are your ascended masters helping you? Okay, this mediumship card. Whoa. Okay, I'm getting it. Oh yeah. Okay. Is that it? Hold on. Sometimes they flip up because there's a few different cards for you in here. I'm going to give you one last shuffle. I don't know why, but this deck is like, oh, yes. Okay. There's a lot in that one for you, but I'm going to grab them all. Okay, so we have integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritual-based books. And the mediumship one. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Ooh, this is so exciting. All right, let's make some room for you guys here. Okay, love. Let's maybe move you here. Sorry, trying to make space for everything that's coming through for you guys, group 2. This is such an exciting energy. All right, let's move forward. What else have we got? For group 2, please. 3 power words. 1, 2, oh, we got 4. Okay. So, okay. Love this. Okay, so we have grace. We have relaxation. Oh, goodness, man. I got to find room for these. Okay, let's put them down here. There we go. A little bit better. We have abundance, if that wasn't clear already. Okay, and we have birth. All right. So this is incredible. All right, last but not least, I got to find my angel book. Okay, angel numbers. Let's see what we got down here for sure. 771. It is time to be honest about and track down what you really want, as you have made space for miracles to manifest. All that is needed now is your clarity. Ooh, okay. So let's just grab you a random one, and we're going to look at this card later. Okay, I love doing the little surprise cards. They're so fun. Okay, my beauties, let's get to it. Wow. Like, I keep wanting to just, like, I don't know, I'm just very giddy. I feel very excited. I feel like there's so much beauty coming through in this reading for you, so much to look forward to. And I really feel strongly a few different ascended masters here. So we definitely have this element of healing, releasing, letting go of the past and different cycles that just no longer serve you. I'm really picking that up with this reading. I'm also strongly getting Kuan Yin vibes here. So if any of you are familiar with Kuan Yin, she is such a beautiful ascended master and deity, predominantly in China. And she was really well renowned for her compassion and love. And I'm really feeling that come strongly through in this reading here as well. Like, I'm really strongly getting her energy here as well. So she is very much predominant in this reading. And I feel that's so fitting because we're really getting this vibe of acceptance, of compassion. And that's all that energy that Kuan Yin is about. She's all about forgiveness, letting go, acceptance, accepting yourself completely and extending that compassion to yourself. And I feel that very strongly here. So I really feel called to mention that. I feel like for a lot of you, she's coming through, and I feel like if you want to do more research on her, please dig a little deeper. She's beautiful. I've been working a lot with her myself lately with my Karuna Reiki sessions. So definitely check those out. If that's something that calls to you, perhaps looking into Karuna Reiki and enjoying that experience with working with those specific energies of love and compassion, and those frequencies might be right what's needed for you right now, group 2, sorry. So with that, going in, I really feel like you were definitely at a change in your life, almost like, I don't want to say a crossroads, it's almost like more like an initiation where you just have to take that step forward now. You've come through so much, group 2. I'm really feeling that. I feel like you guys have truly had more of like a tumultuous life, but you're almost at this tipping point where you're feeling gratitude, you're feeling grateful, you're starting to realize that everything in your past had a purpose and a lesson for you. And I'm really, really seeing you come through in more of this positive energy. Don't get me wrong, there's still cycles that I feel like you're releasing and you're acknowledging, and that's why I feel like Odin's really coming prominently up for you, is to see truth. Odin is such a powerful, presence, and I really do feel like this is super, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, really needing to use your intuition in whatever situation you're in right now, because I feel like these cycles that you're closing off do require you to make choices in accordance to what feels right to you. Not what perhaps logically seems correct, but what feels good in your gut. And I'm really, really getting that strongly. We also have the third eye activation here. So you're getting a lot of confirmation that you can see, that you have the ability to see through any sort of illusions at this time, to see truth for what it is. You are so clairvoyant. You perhaps see visions, perhaps you get dreams, perhaps you get visualizations. And that's why I also feel like the Daydream card is so important for you as well, because I feel like when you daydream, you will allow this third eye to even open more for you to really get in tune with your intuitive side and truly begin to get the downloads and inspirations and guidance you need, the clarity you need. So we have with the Psychic Insight card with Odin, your third eye is open, see truth for what it is, and follow your intuition. So if you are facing a decision, if you're facing any sort of confusion at this time, you're being really instructed to trust your intuition and to reach out and see the truth. Get that inspiration from your guides, because you clearly have the gift. So you're getting a lot of that confirmation in this reading. Perhaps this is also something that you've been worried about, that perhaps you're like, oh, do I even have that ability? Or you're doubting your ability. You are clearly getting the message that you have ability, okay? I'm really getting a lot of you are very modest and very humble, and you have a very hard time seeing yourself for all of who you are. And I definitely see this confusion and conflict in you, group 2. Take what resonates here, but I really see you struggling right now with what's in alignment with you, because I feel like you're in this transitional period where you need to take that next step forward and embrace all of who you are, but there's still parts of the past that are clinging to you. And that's where I feel like this karma releasing card is really coming forward and grabbing me right now, because it's like, it's time to create your own path. It's time to let go of any negative energy, any old strings from your past, so you can be free to be yourself. And the way you can really do that is by trusting your intuition, following its promptings, and truly getting in alignment with what's integrous to you. Who are you as a soul, and what is no longer resonating with you, group 2? This is what I'm hearing very, very loud and clear. And to allow this unfold, okay? So I see definitely some of you are anxious to get out of this uncomfortability in this decision or in this time in your life, but you're getting this strong message to trust and let things flow, okay? You have to have faith. You have to believe in yourself, group 2. And I do believe you need to make a commitment, okay? That's what I'm hearing with this wedding card. You know, perhaps you are getting married, but I'm seeing this more as a symbolic card for you, okay? A lot of you need to make a commitment and bring life and faith into that commitment again, okay? And what I'm hearing is a commitment to yourself. It's time to commit to a path of love, of authenticity, and trust. Okay, so I'm really, really getting strongly. Take that leap of faith. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, and trust in your ability to make the right decisions. As long as you are making those decisions in alignment with who you are and what your intuition is clearly saying, then you cannot go wrong, okay? So I'm really hearing commit to yourself and commit to a way of love in your life, okay? I definitely see sometimes you have almost like created struggle in your past, and you kind of have this program that makes you think you need to suffer through these moments of healing, these times of transience in your life. And that is not the case. So I'm really seeing like 2 roads, and it's like you can go down the old familiar road, or you can take a new path and forge a new way, which is filled with love, light, acceptance, and forgiveness, group 2. And so I'm really hearing you're doing a lot of healing work, deep, deep stuff that sometimes is very, very hard. It can be difficult on our bodies. It can be difficult on our whole being. So you're definitely being called to retreat, recharge, trust, right? Once again, you're getting double trust here, and listening to your body and what it needs right now, okay? Because as we go through this time of change, it can be difficult. It can be fearful when we have the unknowns before us. But I'm really hearing is just let all those fears go. Allow Archangel Michael to help you remove any cords to karmic ties, to perhaps struggle, poverty, ancestral healing, what past lives, any of that that's relevant for you, and allow the universe to show you those lessons so you can release those completely to step into this next chapter of your life, okay? Because you definitely need to allow yourself to give yourself some grace and some love. Some relaxation, my friends, is needed. This is very, very much coming up strongly for you, okay? So group 2, we're also getting this guidance to truly see yourself as you are, okay? You definitely struggle with self-worth. You definitely struggle with seeing your greatness. And I think that's why you also feel conflicted, because it's almost like when things start going well for you, group 2, you almost sink back into that fear-based program of, am I enough? Can I actually do this? Or should I just stay small and safe in what I'm familiar with? And you have this real ability to move past that. Your guides want you to see that. Is you don't have to go back to these old patterns. You don't have to live and keep living those cycles in your life. It's time to rebirth your life experience. It's time for you to be reborn and to fully say goodbye and let go of those old programs that aren't serving you anymore, group 2, okay? It's time to accept yourself. It's time to see yourself. It's time to choose a path of love and viewing yourself with eyes of love, and really making a conscious effort to see yourself as you are, because that's why I feel like all of these different abilities and gifts have come forward for you to recognize and to own, okay? We have this acceptance card. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change what is beyond our control. So I feel this is for 2 reasons. I feel like we need to accept ourselves. We need to choose a path of love. We need to see we are worthy. Okay, but we're also getting this in the sense of things you cannot change. All right. So I am definitely feeling relationships here. I do feel like sometimes you have a power struggle with others that comes back to your worth. It's almost like you keep catering to other people. You keep giving in to other people because you don't really see the value of yourself. You don't want to acknowledge your worth, and these old programs are keeping you stuck in that. So for you to advance, for you to keep going and take that next step forward that you are being called to do, we need to sometimes come to that place of acceptance that others may not see our greatness, that others may not ever appreciate everything that you are and everything that you do. Because I definitely feel you have this need to prove yourself, okay, and prove your worth. And that's because you struggle with seeing your greatness. And you need that validation from others. But that's the cycle that needs to change here, group 2. I'm definitely getting that because it's actually hurting you. I'm feeling your physical body is hurting because of this belief you have about yourself. You do not see all that you're capable of. And even though you know it, you know you're gifted, you know you're here to do beautiful things in life, you have not accepted that because all of these old programs, and perhaps going back way beyond even your current experience and current life, are holding you in that captive role in your life where you're not able to just be free. And what's beautiful is your ascended masters have come forward today to help you break that cycle. It's time to accept others for who they are, but also expect the same in return, group 2. Others need to accept you for who you are. And if they don't, well, then you need to accept that truth. Okay? And what I'm hearing is you need to release this fear that others are going to let you go, because if they do, if you actually put yourself first and those people no longer appreciate you, no longer want to be there for you, and they display those true colors, it's because they're not meant to be in your life. And this is a hard truth. This is a very hard truth, and I'm not saying that this is going to be easy, but I do see you releasing friendships, perhaps even family members, group 2, that do not truly appreciate all of who you are. And I'm also hearing certain people who cannot accept who you are, even though you accept. And this is where that conflict is, because that goes against your authenticity, your authentic self, because you are someone, group 2, I feel, accepts everyone for who they are. You are someone who embraces live and let live. I really feel that for a lot of you. And you're someone who doesn't judge, but you judge yourself. And this is where the struggle is, because you can't imagine judging another person. You can't imagine doing the things other people do to you, but you allow other people to do that to yourself. So see where the toxicity is here. You're needing to embrace all of who you are and accept all of who you are and accept your worth and value, okay? This is also stemming in the connection with your dreams. I'm really hearing loud and clear, there's parts of yourself that you still have disowned. And that's why your body is hurting. You might actually have some physical health issues right now. And it is because you've neglected those elements of yourself for so long. You've neglected those parts of yourself for so long that those chakras, with all of those emotional buildups, are starting to go, help! You need to acknowledge me. You need to release me. You need to let go of all these emotions you've harbored in these chakras. And so pay very close attention right now. Where is your body hurting? Where is it blocked? Where are you feeling heavy, dense energy right now? You know, if it's in the sacral chakra, Are you having issues in those areas physically? If it's in your heart chakra, have you been feeling things physically in your heart, chest, lungs, etc.? If it's your throat chakra, are you feeling heaviness there? Are you feeling thickness? Do you have a lump in your throat? Are you getting thyroid issues? You know, all of these things stem from neglect of our true energetic form and lack of love. So how can you pour more love into those hurting areas? And what is your body trying to tell you about what's going on? Okay, because your body is very, very intelligent and everything is connected. We're learning so much about our bodies, our energy bodies, our emotional bodies. Everything's connected, group 2. And it's time to start acknowledging that. If you don't start working with this self-worth, if you don't start working with acceptance of self, acceptance of your gifts, then those things are going to keep harvesting. And that's why your ascended masters are so loving to help you acknowledge, hey, it's time to work with these underlying issues that are really causing more difficulty in your life, because we want you to have life with ease and grace, where you're no longer struggling, you're no longer fighting to attain. You literally expect the best possible outcome because you're living a life of love. It's time to choose love, group 2, because I feel like you are such a loving energy to everybody but yourself. So it's time to release the harshness. It's time to break those patterns, those soul contracts, perhaps, those past lives. It's time to bring acknowledgement to those things, and it's time to let them go. It's time to surrender them for healing. So really be mindful of your authentic self at this time, and really go in deep and ask your guides to show you what is coming forward for you. Okay, and how to do the work, how to repair, how to let go of these soul contracts and patterns. And I do strongly feel Saint Germain particularly would be a wonderful ascended master to call upon to help you release karmic healing. Okay. We then have Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So we have this beautiful card of perseverance. You know, despite anything we're feeling, even if we don't fully see our greatness just yet, we are being shown that this is something we are meant to do. We are meant to portray our true selves out into the world. We are meant to help others. I strongly feel that you, group 2, are a light worker, and you do have a story. You do have really important spiritual insights to share with this world. And I really feel like this is all interconnected. The moment you accept, love, and nurture yourself, the more you're going to be able to take this path as a teacher to help others do the same. So you are on a journey right now to truly uncover your greatness and see yourself for all that you are, okay? Clearly seeing all that you are. And I feel like there are so many doors that are opening for you right now, group 2, and it's time to get clear on what you truly want, what you want to truly manifest into your life, okay? And I do see so many different avenues. You know, we've clearly got 2 right here. We have mediumship, and we have books. So you have something to definitely share, and I feel like Spirit uses you, utilizes you. Spirit is willing to speak through you, group 2. And you are needing to acknowledge this truth in yourself. It's time to stop ignoring it. I'm kind of feeling like for some of you, you have a very specific viewpoint of what a medium is. And I feel like some of this is, once again, old programs, old stories. And I feel like some of you might have had a very strict upbringing where mediumship was very frowned upon, or I'm definitely getting that for some of you, so take what resonates here. But I definitely feel like you still have attachments to that belief, and it's not like you believe it, because you don't. I feel like a lot of you embrace spirituality and you're curious and you want to keep moving forward, But wow, my heart chakra feels very, very hurty right now. It's aching. And so this tells you very strongly, there is strong attachments to your past still that include this. Okay, so I feel two things coming forward. One, I feel like some of you have this belief that this is somehow still wrong. So even though you do it, even though you want to embrace it, even though you have a profound connection to spirit, and I feel like some of you really already know this about yourself, it's almost like it's a dirty thing. And it's almost like when you do it, you almost feel bad about it. And I'm hearing it's time to clear that. That is not a perception that is in alignment with yourself. And so asking, where did this come from? Where did this belief come from? Is it from, perhaps religious ties? Is it perhaps the way my family viewed these things? How can I clear those old perceptions so I can free myself to step into all of my glory because I have this ability? And allowing yourself to once more come into alignment of who you are. If this is coming to you, it's coming to you for a reason, because you have the gift. Spirit is approaching you because they know you could do this work. And it's time to fully embrace that aspect of yourself without guilt, without judgment or shame, because this is a gift, my friends. Okay? Secondly, I feel like some of you have lost dear ones. And this is confirmation that these people on the other side are reaching out to you and they're helping you right now. So I feel this like kind of will resonate for one or the other, or maybe both, but this is for the collective. So please keep in mind, take what resonates here. But I strongly feel some presence here, yes. So with that, there is a loved one on the other side who's reaching out specifically to you, and it's time to listen to their messages. My heart hurts because, it hurts so bad. So there are some of you who have lost people who are extremely dear to your heart, and they're trying to reach out to you right now to let you know that they love you, they see you, do not hold any guilt, and that they are reaching forward to help you right now in this journey. So I see a partner here. I see people who are truly wanting to be with you on this journey, and they want you to know that they are there and you can reach out and speak to them at any time. Okay, very strong energy here. It's time to heal your heart. It's time to embrace the beauty of spirit that is reaching forward to connect with you. So however they might be reaching out, through dreams, through thought, through visualizing them, through smells, be mindful. I'm just hearing to really let you guys know, be mindful of spirit, because I do feel spirit is very close to you right now. So acknowledge them, connect with them. You have the ability, okay? Have a conversation, speak to them out loud. I'm really hearing that they want to help you. They want to connect. So definitely getting a few different energies. So this does apply. Okay, this does apply to a lot of you. The other thing that we have is the books card, which I love. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. So number one, I feel like some of you, if you've I just saw somebody put like a book on a shelf, and they bought it because they really wanted to read it, but then they never read it, and they just put it on the shelf and they haven't touched it since, and it's been collecting dust. So first thing I just got was grab that book, get it out and read it, okay? There's something very important in that book for you. And I'm just hearing, if you've bought a book recently and you've put it aside and you haven't gotten to it, it's time to revisit that book. There is divine insight in there for you. And I do feel this daydreaming card is applying to it. So there's something that's going to help you with your manifestations and what you're trying to bring forward at this time. So get out that book, okay? The other thing I'm feeling is some of you are writers. Some of you have this calling, and it's time to go and work with it. Very much so. I definitely feel like my throat chakra here. So you are needing to voice something. You are needing to say something. And I'm really getting strongly the message with whatever you're writing, get the big perspective and ask your team, your spiritual team, to help you write what you need to write, to say what you need to say. And I'm hearing you actually are going to channel a lot of beautiful guidance in whatever you're working on right now, whether it's your life story. I strongly feel a lot of you are going to be writing about your life. So I'm definitely getting confirmation. Call on your angelic team specifically to help you say what you need to say and get everything out in truth, okay? Because what I'm hearing is sometimes we have certain fixed perceptions of life events, and they're really saying, call upon your angels to help you get that bigger perspective to see truth for what it is. Once more, we have the third eye. Really trusting your intuitive abilities to see things as they are, okay? And accepting them for as they are, okay? So I'm hearing as you go through this, there might be moments where it's painful to write, it's painful for you to revisit, but they're saying these are learning things, these are learning curves, these are opportunities for you to get a bigger picture and heal. So the other thing is sometimes there are things that we do just need to accept and let go. So once more, I feel call upon Kuan Yin, call upon these beautiful ascended masters to help you forgive, to accept, and to give yourself more compassion, more love, more ease and grace in those moments. And I'm hearing this is going to take a lot out of you energetically because some of it is painful. Some of it is hard for you to revisit. So once more, listen to your body, relax, give yourself time to flow. Do not rush this process. I'm really getting that. Do not rush. Recharge your energy when it's called for. I do see a lot of these beautiful ambitions and things coming to fruition. So we have the netcaster, so preparation to come to fruition. So I really am getting strongly a message of abundance with this card. It's like cast your net, it's going to be filled with fish, but you get to decide which fish you're going to keep. And that's what I keep really getting here is you have so many options in front of you, so many different things, and they're all beautiful and none of them are wrong for you. So I'm really hearing like whatever you're being called to is because you're meant to be doing that. But to really pick and choose the ones that are going to give you the most fulfillment, that are going to keep you in alignment with your true self. The other thing is how can you be most loving in these instances? So what is going to give you the most ease and grace? What is going to give you that commitment to yourself? And how is that going to enhance your life through love? And once more, gathering your insight, your inner wisdom, and utilizing that to make the right decision, okay? But whatever it is you do, I do see your life purpose involving teaching, allowing others to learn from your experiences, to sharing your story, to really, truly embrace all of who you are because you have so much to offer. Okay, so birthing a new version of self, that is exactly the process you are in, this new commitment to the new you and remembering who you've always truly been. And we have such a beautiful card of abundance here. There is so much offered. There is so much to choose from. So choose wisely and choose with what resonates most with your soul. Okay, let's take a look at our angel number again and we'll look at our surprise card. So 771, it's time to be honest about and track down what you really want as you have made space for miracles to manifest. All that is needed now is your clarity. So once more, I'm strongly getting you have done so much healing in your journey. And yes, there's a little more to do, but that being said, celebrate where you are in this moment. Celebrate how far you've come and get clarity on where you want to go now. Okay, what's next? So what a beautiful angel number. Last card. Am I afraid to be seen? Let's read this. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Today's soul action. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. So what a card to end with. So where are we feeling that we need to hide our true gifts, our true self, and our abilities? You know, truly going into that. And I feel like once you do and you start accepting yourself and loving yourself fully for everything that you are, and embracing even the shadow aspects of yourself and embracing yourself as a whole, oh my goodness, look out world. Like, you guys are going to do some amazing things, and to really know that you're worthy of it. And that I really see bringing even more abundance into your life, group 2. So don't hold back any longer. This is that beautiful push to take that next step. Choose a life of love, of ease and grace, and watch as the universe responds with so much abundance that your cup is overflowing. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Well, group 2, I hope this reading resonated with you, and if it did, please let me know. If you would like to book a session with me, a private reading, a private Reiki course, or a deep healing session where we do energy work, energy balancing, as well as channeling of your guides, getting more clarity of where you need to be, who is with you exactly on this time and in this time and on your journey, and then some cards, let me know. I've got so many different beautiful offerings that I'm trying to bring forward for you to help you on this journey. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and have a beautiful and blessed day. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have been enjoying this beautiful new month of March. I hope you've enjoyed the new moon, and all of you are doing well and keeping healthy. So to dive right into your messages today, we are going to be doing a themed reading. So we are going to be asking your Ascended Masters what messages they want to send to you, and if any specific Ascended Masters want to come forward for you specifically today. So we're going to ask the cards this. I'm super excited. I've been really working very closely with the Ascended Masters lately, and it's been absolutely such a beautiful experience. So I'm hoping to have that energy transcend to you wherever you are in this moment of time. So let's see what's coming forward for you. So for group 3, oh my goodness. Okay, before I could even ask, we've got our one coming forward. Okay, any Ascended Masters that want to come forward, or any additional messages that they would like to say to you, group 3. Okay, love it. We're going to just grab 3 of these. I do feel like I really want to grab 3 of these. It's coming forward for group 3. Okay. Okay, this is super cool. So my friends, we have some beautiful, beautiful cards. So to begin, we have Archangel Michael. So trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Really getting called to the sword there. So we're going to go into those messages in a bit. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Okay. And we have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Okay, this is gorgeous. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, specifically feeling a couple Ascended Masters here right now. Their presences are coming forward. So what I'm getting for you, group 3, is I'm getting some Kuan Yin energy here. So I had this in the last pile as well. So you might have been drawn to pile 2 as well. Okay, so if so, go back and check that out as well. But yeah, really feeling some Kuan Yin vibes. I'm also feeling Christ energy here. So that makes perfect sense with what we have coming forward. So the hope, love, and acceptance, like that is so about them. If you don't know much about these Ascended Masters, please go and research them because their presence is coming forward specifically for you, okay, group 3? So check them out. Kuan Yin is the deity of love and compassion, and we also have Christ-like energy here, so definitely check into that. Okay, we're going to ask the cards, what else do we need to know? What does group 3 need to know today? Ascended Masters, what messages would you like to send to them? Okay, we have, interesting, so we have release and we have throat chakra. Okay, so we definitely have some additional messages here. Okay. Yes. All right, let's continue. What else do you want to say to group 3? Ooh, okay. We definitely have a lot, but this one kind of was on the side. We're going to grab that. I'm feeling one more in here for you. Okay. Love it. So we have, what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Love it. Okay, and then we have reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Okay, so let me just do some camera adjusting here. There we go. So you guys can actually see everything well, okay? All right. Good. Let's grab you a few more cards. Group 3, what do we need to know from the Ascended Masters? What a special message do you have for them? Okay, we have breathe deeply. Breathe big, let it all in, expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea, buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause, inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness. Okay. I do want to pull you another one. Okay, so we have, invite your fears to tea. Look how beautiful this card is. I love this deck. Fears aren't facts. Often they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When you're courageous enough to be with what scares us, we receive powerful wisdom. Ooh, I love that. All right, let's ask, what specific fears are coming forward for group 3? I just feel called to ask that. Ascended Masters, can you give us some clarity here, please? What specific fears? Okay, we have organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it's a simple way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, or living in workspace and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, I knew there was more in here. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Okay. Definitely feeling more in here, my friends. This is such a great deck. Just feel called to keep shuffling. So I'm going to do that. Here we go. Oh, I love this. It is safe for you to receive. Look how beautiful this picture is. Dear energy, gentleness. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Okay? Beautiful. All right, I'm going to grab you one more deck. We're running out of room, but that's okay. We're going to just grab this anyway, and then we're going to go through. All right, so what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Okay, what other details do we need right now for group pile 3, Ascended Masters? Okay. Am I focused on what I want most? Wow, very dead on. Okay, let's grab you an angel number to finish, and then we're going to go into your reading group 3 this way. Ooh, okay, so we have 1-1. God is close by and helping you feel safe, supported, and connected to your intentions and endeavors. Okay, how perfect is that? Okay, love it. We are going to grab you a card from this deck, and we're going to go into that as a surprise at the end, okay? Yes. I don't know why. I do feel called to pull you one more angel number from this book. This book, guys, if you're interested in this, it has a lot more constructive advice. So I love this book sometimes to grab when you're kind of like, what do I need to do today? Like, what do I need to focus on? Yeah, I just feel really called to pull you one of these too. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, authentically you. Speak your truth. The time has come to reveal yourself, and others feel something you didn't feel comfortable expressing before. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Write a letter to your future self describing how you feel in this moment. Okay, so let's bookmark this as well. Whoops. All right. So we've got 2 angel numbers for you. Is there anything else? Yes, these guys. Oh, that's so funny. I saw 1010, so 1-1 again for you. So total confirmation that that was your number. Okay, let's grab you 3. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Peace. Okay, love it. Depth. And purification. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. So group 3. Let's get to her, shall we? Let me just make space for everything though, which is going to be the fun part. Okay, I'm going to put these guys to the side, and don't worry, I will pull them up for you to take another look at as we go along, okay? All right, my friends. So what a beautiful reading we have in store for you, group 3. I definitely feel a very strong energy of healing. I feel like a lot of you have been working very hard on yourself. And sometimes I feel like you get a little frustrated with your healing journey because you're like, you want to move so quickly and you're used to doing things quite advanced is kind of what I'm hearing. Yeah, definitely more advanced. So you guys are the people that do. You're definitely doers. When there is something that needs to be corrected, you do it, and you do it like right away. And you're one of those people, you're very good at multitasking, and you tend to be very good at doing so many different things at once. And you've almost become a master at this is what I'm hearing. And you're very productive. Like you are someone you just can't like do one thing and put all your emphasis on that. You have to be doing like 3 different things at the same time. You're just that person. And I think you've kind of created that environment for yourself where it can get a little chaotic is what I'm hearing. And so what I'm really strongly getting the message of is like, we need to create more focus. We need to be able to allow ourselves to just be in the present moment, to be still, and to truly ground our energies wherever we are in life, because I'm hearing you're very ungrounded. You tend to really be up in those upper chakras. You're very intuitive, you're very smart, you're very intelligent, but you have a hard time just bringing your thoughts to center, your body to center, and you tend to get really worked up within your own mind is what I'm hearing. So for you, group 3, I'm hearing it's like calm yourself, bring those energies down, back to center, allow yourself to breathe, to enjoy the day, because I'm really hearing you are constantly working. Even if you have a day off, I'm hearing like you don't really take a day off. You are working on that day off. You're doing things, you're fixing your house. Like I'm seeing you just being such a busy body. And that's wonderful because you are productive. You are a hard worker, but you have to maintain a balance here, my friends. I'm really getting this message. There needs to be more calm. There needs to be more centering in your life. And you need to start prioritizing doing nothing. That surprisingly, that is your message here. You are someone, you need to do nothing for once. So I'm actually hearing the universe might have cleared your schedule lately, or that's coming, okay? And I hear you already going like, wait, no. Like you're almost someone you have a very hard time sitting by yourself and just being. You have to be doing, and that's exactly why this has been coming forward for you. So you might have noticed your schedule been clearing. You might have noticed that like people are canceling plans with you, and it's all divinely guided is what I'm hearing. So it's to create space for you to just be and breathe, okay? Because I'm definitely hearing self-care is needed. And I hear you right now going, well, I do self-care. Like I look after myself, I work out, I, do nice things for myself. But what I'm hearing is we're actually missing the quality of self-care, okay? So with this, I'm hearing we do the actions. And maybe you don't even do the actions, but I'm hearing some of you are like, the importance of self-care, so you do the actions, but you don't allow the actual quality to be there. And what I mean by that is, you might, for instance, take a bath, or you might sit down for a minute and you allow yourself to meditate or, do that. But what I'm hearing is you go with the intention of working on yourself. And I'm just hearing no, like say no more working, no more doing, okay? It's time to be, okay? You are a human being, not a human doing, group 3, okay? And I just see you're like constantly creating work for yourself because you don't really know who you are without it. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing it is so vital right now to take time to be, because you have some soul searching to do right now, group 3. I'm hearing this, and I'm hearing it's so important that you have the time, because what I'm hearing is when you actually sit down with yourself without the intention to do anything or be anything or work on anything, you're giving the universe an opportunity to give you more intuition. You're giving the universe an opportunity to send you more information, okay? Because I'm hearing you might even struggle with trusting your intuitive side because you haven't befriended it. You've almost looked at your intuition like a means of, connection, yes, and I'm hearing you honor it and you respect it, but you haven't realized that it's a friend. Okay, and yeah, there's definitely something about this here. So I'm really hearing you need to befriend your intuition, which means you need to sit with it. You need to give it time. You need to let the answers come up in you, because I also see you, you're very intuitive, but it's almost like you don't trust it because you haven't befriended it. You haven't cultivated a relationship with yourself. Okay, your own intuition, because I see you reaching out a lot to the universe and you get your clarity, you get your answers from guides, etc. But now they're like, no, we want you to come up with the answers. It's time for you to get in touch with your intuitive side and trust it and befriend it and know that you also are someone who is part of the divine, right? So I'm hearing you're really learning oneness right now. You're really learning unconditional love and what that actually means, like putting unconditional love in action in all areas of your life. And this is a very crucial, pivotal point in your journey. I'm hearing like you are definitely getting access to higher understandings. But right now, you might have noticed the brakes being pumped in your life because you need this time. You need to learn this trust of self, this trust of your intuition first before you can keep advancing, okay? I'm definitely hearing there's a decision coming forward for you to choose what area of your life you really want to move forward in, and also to choose yourself, okay? Because I'm hearing you really struggle with self-worth and value. You don't see yourself as others see you. You don't see yourself as your guides see you. And I see your mind really nitpicking you. Like you really nitpick yourself. You are a perfectionist, group 3. I really feel a lot of you really struggle with this. And sometimes you nitpick and pick and pick and pick to the point of overwhelm. And then you just shut yourself down. I'm really hearing that. I hear you just like turn off. You just shut down because you're like, I can't handle all of this, and that's coming from yourself, group 3. Other people aren't viewing you the way you think they are. Other people do not view you as you view you. And that's what I'm hearing. This perception needs to change. And I feel like you are aware of this. I feel like you get a lot of messages like, hey, like start being aware of your inner dialogue. Start being mindful of how you're treating yourself, how you're loving yourself, how you're thinking about yourself. And I think you know this logically, but there's still a lot of emotions holding you captive, okay? And that's why we're getting such a strong message of release. We also have Archangel Michael present here. And boy, oh boy, is he ever present with you right now. I feel like you call on him a lot and he's answering your call right now. He's like, yep, I'm here. This card is confirmation. He is here. He's helping you cut cords. He's helping you release. But he comes with a message of trust. So once more, trusting the love the universe has for you, trusting your intuition over others, and to really get clear and focused on what's coming up from your soul's wisdom, from your heart space, okay? And aligning your actions with that in your life. So I'm really hearing it's time to retreat. It's time to go inward and get that introspection. Like, what does my soul actually want to tell me right now? How can I let go of the things that aren't in alignment with who I am authentically now? And how can I really organize my life so that it reflects back my authenticity? It reflects who I am. Okay, I feel like you're in this phase in your life where you're really trying to align and you're really trying to attain these higher frequencies in your life, higher love in life, this higher knowledge, and it's coming. Like, I also hear a very strong commendation for you, okay? So please don't take any of this as criticism, okay? I'm really hearing you criticize yourself so badly, and you also sometimes take advice from spirit as a criticism, and you take it inwardly as you're not enough. You're not doing enough when you're already doing everything you can. But right now, your homework is not to do, it's to be. Okay, and accept yourself in that state of being, because you're getting carried away again, group 3. I'm hearing you're getting carried away with acts of service, with acts of doing, and you're forgetting that you're just as valuable without doing anything at all. Okay, and I know that's mind-blowing to you. I'm really hearing that. You are harboring so many chaotic energies. You really need to ground yourself, and you need to let go of the chaos, okay, in your own thought patterns, I'm hearing, but also in your external life. So where is that chaos echoed out into your external life right now? Okay, how can you center yourself? How can you love yourself wherever you are? And I'm just hearing there's I feel like there is an emphasis on relationships here. I do feel like there's certain friendships perhaps that aren't serving you anymore, and I'm seeing you're clinging to them, you're holding on because you have such a beautiful nature, group 3. I'm hearing like you give everybody second chances, third chances, fourth chances, even against your better judgment sometimes. And I feel like you've had clarity come to you about certain people, and you know that they're not good for you. But as soon as they do something nice for you again, you're back on the bandwagon with it, and you give them another chance. But I'm just hearing, listen to yourself. Listen. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, right when I said that, I looked over and here's this card. Okay, so yeah, okay, confirmation or what? Listen to your inner dialogue. Listen to your intuitive hits, and don't neglect the clarity you get, because these people are definitely not serving you anymore, and it's time to let them go, even though you love them. I'm hearing like you love so hard, and yeah. I really relate with you, group 3, because I struggle with this too. I feel like so many of us struggle with this, where we just want to cling on to what's old and familiar, and the people we love sometimes. It's so difficult, but we need to understand there's a balance. There's an equal give and take, and I do see people crossing your boundaries. I do see people walking all over you, group 3, and you let them. Okay, so this is a profound truth deep down is true, and you need to acknowledge that now. You need to come into alignment of who you are, and that means not accepting less than you deserve, so I do see some course correction. I see you needing to put some boundaries up with relationships in your life, and I'm really getting loud and clear, like, trust yourself. Some of you have been confused about who this might be, but I'm hearing it's going to be revealed to you. So just trust and be the observer in your life right now. So once more, you're not to do anything right now. You are to observe. You are to be, okay? And allow things to just unfold before you, because you're going to get that intuition when you need it, all right? So trust that. Stop forcing it, okay? I'm hearing you force things. You try to. And your guides are like, that's okay. We love you. Don't feel like you're an inconvenience or bothering us, because I also hear you do that. You feel like an inconvenience to your guides. You feel bad for asking them all the time for further clarity. And they're like, no, you just have to begin to trust the process though, right? So if you don't get an answer, trust that it's going to come. All right, might not be the time to know that answer. So allow it to be, trust and flow. Okay, I'm really seeing water here. Flow. Allow yourself to flow with life. Okay, and just know that the intuition is going to come as you need it. So in the meantime, don't worry about this. Okay, clarity is coming. Do not pick this apart. All right, because you definitely do this, group 3. Okay. So it's time to get focused on what actually brings you joy, okay? And to do that, I'm hearing there's a little bit of homework we do have while you're in this introspective state, okay? So we need to purify. We need to let go of what doesn't serve us, and that's why we've got Archangel Michael. We have the release card. We have the throat chakra. You might need to say something right now. You might need to say no, okay? You need to lovingly express who you are right now, group 3. And we need to let go of guilt. All right, so don't feel bad speaking your truth. Do not feel bad for expressing who you are, okay? So important to be mindful. Are you tippy-toeing or walking on eggshells around others to not make them uncomfortable, but you're uncomfortable? Okay, we need to start addressing your worth and value here, group 3. If you are uncomfortable, then that's not okay, right? We need to stop bearing down how we actually feel. So I'm hearing a little homework and introspection is needed. We need to start analyzing where in life we're hiding, where in life we are walking on eggshells, where in life we need to put a foot forward and just be loud and proud about who we are and stating that. Okay, there's a lot of clarity coming with this one. So I'm just hearing when you go into this, that intuition is going to be coming up strong for you, and you're going to know where you need to course correct, okay? This isn't easy work. This is deep work, okay? But take this as a compliment. You're at this stage where you're doing the deep healing, okay? But we definitely need to not get lost in that, because I feel like you do almost take things a step further than they need to be. All right. So remember, everything that's coming from spirit, from the universe, is coming from a place of love. It's not to criticize. It's not to put you down. It's not to keep you in a depressed state. Even if you made a mistake, okay, that's okay. Forgive yourself. Let things go. Realize you will never be perfect, group 3. You have to acknowledge that you will make mistakes. But that is actually part of the journey your soul signed up for. So when you make a mistake, don't berate yourself. Don't pile on the guilt and punish yourself, okay? Because I'm hearing this is really holding you back in a lot of ways. And Archangel Michael is really prominent here. Like, let this go. Stop beating yourself up over every little mistake you made. Because I'm even hearing things that are so unnecessary. Like, if you rest, you feel guilty for resting. Okay? If you don't work one day, oh my goodness, do you ever beat yourself up? Right? So these are the things that every single day you're holding back your greatness and you're punishing yourself. All right, let's be honest here. So that's why we need to stop, take a breath. Look how she's smelling the flowers. It's time to do that. It's time to see the beauty in your life. It's time to reward yourself for all the work you've done and are doing, okay? I'm hearing you really withhold things from yourself, and it's time to actually step into the beauty of life, because I'm hearing a lot of this inner work you have completed, and it's like just kind of gathering up the last few things, all right, and clearing those. I'm hearing you really worked hard on releasing your past, okay, and that's wonderful. But there's this little extra now that's coming forward, like, okay, let's finally cut those last few strings, okay? It's time to fully love yourself. It's time to expect the best outcome instead of the worst, because I'm hearing your mind really runs away with you. All right, so it's safe for you to receive. It's safe for you to expect the best outcomes, okay? It's okay to organize for success. It's okay for that, all right? It's time. It's time to actually start planning for good things coming in, my loves, okay? So I love this here because I feel like once more you're punishing yourself, which is blocking you from really accepting and receiving miracles, beauty, love into your life. All right. So that's why we need to address our fears. We need to address our guilt. Okay. Sometimes it's scary. It's scary to face our fears, but I'm hearing you really project a lot of fear on your future, and we need to let that habit go. So fears aren't facts. They're just scary thoughts and feelings. So instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When we're courageous enough to be with what scares us, we'll receive powerful wisdom. So with that being said, list your fears. What are you fearful of right now? And is it really anything to fear at all? Okay, because I'm hearing a lot of these little fears tend to be nothing at all in the end. And I feel like there's a lot of evidence that supports that in your life, but because you are more ungrounded in nature, and in like your energies, you're just always up in the clouds, which is totally nothing wrong with that. But we need to have that centering, right? And so I'm just hearing like you really get going in that scattered thought process that does not serve you anymore. Okay, so it's time to analyze your fears and actually ask them, what's the lesson I'm learning from them? Why am I so afraid? And where is this coming from? Right? And then follow that breadcrumb trail to where it leads. So, were these fears projected on me as a child? Is this a fear that's maybe not even mine, that I've adopted as mine? I'm hearing some money fears might be coming forward for you. Okay, you might be scared right now because maybe business has slowed down. Maybe things have just, you've had cancellations or whatnot, and that is divinely guided. But I'm also hearing you're still provided for. Okay, so start looking at that as a beautiful opportunity. You're having more time right now to get introspective, to do the healing work, to help other people and get focused on what you desire, what you actually want to start manifesting. Because I'm hearing if you stayed in the energy of the doer without doing this processing, you wouldn't be able to really get the insights that you need to further your growth. Okay, so I'm really hearing the things you've asked for are coming, but we have to be in a state of receiving to actually get that. Okay, because if that chance comes up and it just passes us by and we start beating ourselves up for even wanting it and we let it go, well then, are we ever going to be able to claim what we want? So I'm hearing working with that love and acceptance of self is so critical right now. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So the loving thoughts is really hitting me strongly here. So your inner dialogue, right? How are you talking to yourself? Okay, and how are you limiting yourself? So what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Okay, this is huge. What beliefs do you have that actually limit you from doing what you want in life? What's holding you back? What fears are holding you back, holding you hostage in life? And how can you be free? How can you purify your essence of these fears, these beliefs that don't serve you anymore? Okay, I'm hearing call in Michael, okay? Very important. Call in Christ, call in Kuan Yin energy, compassion, love, unconditional love for yourself, okay? And cultivate that. And start getting focused on what you actually want to bring in right now. So am I focused on what I want most? Okay, let's read this one. One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. How perfect is that? So really think of where you're placing your energy, where you're putting your thoughts, and how can you focus and harness those energies in one direction towards your dreams, what you actually want to bring in. What do you desire? Go into that, play with that. What lights you up? What makes you happy? What makes you daydream? Like, what do you daydream? And when you dream, know that those things are meant for you. You're dreaming of them for a reason, okay? So I'm hearing once you've analyzed your fears, once you've gone through what you actually want and what you want to direct your energy to, then it's time to organize for the success. So make a plan, make an action plan, group 3, that you can achieve your goals with practically, okay? And ask the universe to help you, support you, take you through, all right? Really hearing that. So if there's anything that's making you feel scattered in your environment, in your finances, in your relationships, it's time to go through that, organize that, and cut up loose ends, okay? I'm also feeling like this peace card is calling. So it's time for you to have peace. It's time for you to live a life of peace. I keep seeing your life and it's like you've gone up and down, up and down, up and down. But now it's time to level that out. It's time to even out your life path. And I'm hearing as soon as you focus on these things, the more you reward yourself, the more you breathe and are present, the more you're in those higher frequencies of love, contentment, peace, and security. Because let's face it, when you're in these energies of joy and happiness, you can't fear, right? So when you're just free to be yourself and pursue those things that light you up, the more you're going to invite peace into your life. The more you free yourself, the more you speak your truth, the more you are authentically you and clear up those loose ends in life, the more you feel secure and safe to receive. Okay, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you will have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you, through you, and as it blesses the world. So definitely, my friends, allow yourself to give a little. Be given a little, okay? Reward yourself. You are doing so much healing and inner work, and you are doing amazing. So keep it up, group 3. Know that this is words of encouragement to help reassure you you are on the right path. Keep listening to your intuition. All right, let's take a look at our last cards, our angel numbers, to remind ourselves. So speaking your truth, right? We have that confirmed. Be authentically you. Your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. So do this homework. Write a letter to your future self describing how you feel. All right, let's check out this card. We have trustworthy guidance. Yeah, okay. So you are receiving intuitive guidance right now, and it's right. So trust it. Trust yourself. Listen. Okay, last card with our number. God is close by and is helping you feel safe, supported, and connected to your intentions and endeavors. So you are supported, my friends. You have so much support coming forth. You are safe and secure. So keep working towards your goals and just release those things that no longer serve you. Release the busyness. Okay, let's see your last card. Oh, okay, isn't this hilarious? No, wait, postpone, say no. So this is so perfect. It's time for pause. It's time for you to truly go in deep, do the introspective work, say no to things that don't serve you, and put up those boundaries, okay? Allow yourself to be. No more doing, group 3. More being. Being you. I love this last message. It's so perfect. All right, my friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope some nuggets of wisdom came through for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. But I am sending you all so much love and light. And I want to let you know too, to please connect with me. I am taking clients at this time. So if you're interested in a personal reading, if you're interested in doing a Reiki, channeling your guides, aligning your chakras, I have some beautiful new offerings coming forward. So please check out my social media pages. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, because I'll be posting a lot of updates with new things that are coming my way or coming your way. I also will be having some buy donation days, so sessions that you can pay what you can. So please keep your eyes peeled for that and follow me on my social media so you can keep posted. Sending you all so much love and light. Have a beautiful and blessed day.